All right, folks, welcome to Lucky Dog Sim Racing here tonight at Hotlanta. One of my favorite tracks. I don't know, a lot of people don't like this track, but I do. I love this track. But right now, Conehead, top of the leaderboard. Man, pretty awesome right there. All right, taking a look at the analytics coming into tonight. We got 84-degree air temperature, 110-degree track temperature. They're going to be doing 100 laps here tonight. That's 154 miles because it's 1.54 miles around here. So that equates out to 154 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Same for fuel, but you said you were getting about 50, Dwayne?
Yeah, about 50 to 55, somewhere in there. Some guys might be able to stretch it a couple more laps, depending on how hard they run it.
Oh, we might see one pit stop then tonight, but boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know about tires, if they can last that long. Anyhow, pit road speed, 50 mile an hour. We'll see how this all works out. All right, coming into tonight in the points. Paul Witt still holding on to that lead, Dwayne. Holy smokes, man. 19 points now over Vernon Markham. John held in third, 27 points back. Gary Slapinski in fourth. He is a whopping 61 points behind. Everett Lane in fifth place, he's 71 back. Gary Whitmer in sixth, he's 80 points behind. David Acacia, he is Acacia. I mean, I keep saying that wrong. He is seventh, 98 points back, tied with Larry Boyle. I don't know if Larry's been sick, so he probably more than likely won't be here tonight, I'm sure. But anyhow, he's tied there with David. Let's see, John Henderson in ninth, 105 back, and Thomas Holder rounds out the top 10, 113 points behind. Dwayne?
In 11th, Brian Pierce, 117 back. 12th is Robert DuPont, 125 back. William George, 13th. He drops 5 positions for missing last week's race to 132 points behind the leader. 14th is Jeff Gilmore. He is 133 behind the lead. 15th, Joel Guy, also dropping 5 spots, 135 behind the leader. And Damon Cox, again, just guys missing the race. This is how far they fall, dropping 5 spots. In 16th, he is 137 back. Jared Daniels in 17th, 143 back. 18th, Sandy Curtis, 161 back. 19th is Gary Ragland, 166 points back. And we actually have a tie for 20th position between David Bush and Calvin Miller. They are both 169 points behind the leader.
All right, very good. Awesome. Well, we're going to let you take a run around the track here, Dwayne.
But once you get it under you, you're going to want to just plant this car right here on this outside line and not let up. Especially for qualifying, get it as close to the wall as you can without hitting it. Same thing through 3 and 4. Bring it out here. Get off that wall, cut it in on the tri-oval, shortest path through there, and that's a lap around Atlanta.
That's pretty awesome, man. I'll tell you what, I love the way you're right out there on that Dale Jr. line. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's the fast way around here. Some guys like it, some guys don't. But the reason you want to run out here is, number one, you don't have to let off the throttle as much. And number two, it doesn't hurt your tires as much as taking those inside lines. Now,
right.
On the get-go, the inside line might prevail a little bit, but I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of side-by-side racing here. The inside line is just as good as that outside line if you've got fresh tires. As the tires start to wear, everybody's probably going to move up high. But it's going to be the tale of two lines here. And whoever can manage their tires, that's going to be the winner of tonight's race.
Yep. Very good, man.
And the tires really do fall off here. You're running about a second slower every 10 laps.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys only have 3 sets total, so they're only going to be able to change their tires twice. And it'll be interesting to see how the strategies play out there. See how the advantage goes to the fresh tires on the inside line here, but staying in this outside line, try to pick up the throttle early. See if we can get a run off the corner, and we do. And here we come.
That's a pretty good run you got that time.
Yep. And he's going to catch me here coming back through the corner. See if we can pull him on the straight. And we do. So the outside line really is where you want to be. If you can hold it out here near the wall and not flinch, you're going to be fast.
All right, very good. Well, we got 4 onboard cameras tonight, just to let everybody know. I'll just run down through them here real quick. Tonight, Everett Lane, Paul Witt, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. He's gone. Oh, now he's back. So, wow. Well, let me see if I can get him fixed here because got him back. Cool. All right, folks,
we're going to be watching these drivers saw on the wheel as they try to keep it from spinning on them coming off corners tonight.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going to step away for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, folks. Sorry, I've been messing with some things here. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I kind of wondered if he wouldn't do that. See, cars are blinking out on me and everything. Not going to be one of them nights, I guess. Well, hey, that's great, Jonathan. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Brendan, Mike, June, Robert, Josh, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody's having problems right now. I just there's just so much crap going on in the world right now, and I seen not that I want to get into this, but I seen there's some cyber attacks coming, so we could be getting cyber attacked. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that we are. I'm just, I don't. Who knows? We'll just take it as we got it. I've called it in, so we'll see what they do.
That's all we can do.
That's right. All right. Well, everybody's looking pretty good and strong out here. Yeah, Conehead. My gosh, man, where does he find that speed at all the time, Dwayne?
I don't know.
He is good, and I'm telling you, there ain't no getting around it. He is good.
Guys, it just comes natural.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I guess that's with everything, I mean, you might be better at playing basketball than me, it just comes natural to you, or I may be better at playing baseball than you because it just comes natural to me, Well, it looks like everybody that's going to qualify has qualified. So I guess, we had 10 qualifiers.
Yep.
All right. Not too bad. We got about, I don't know, maybe about a dozen that didn't qualify. 10 or 11, something like that. All right, here we go. Lining them up on the grid. Conehead, of course, taking the pole with a 30.866. Congratulations to Gary Slapinski for grabbing the pole. That's definitely a bonus point that he needs to get caught up to Paul Witt. Paul's starting on the outside. Got to try to keep up, man. He is really keeping them points ahead, so good job for him. Jared Daniels will be starting third. Jeff Gilmore fourth. Darren Reeser fifth. Vernon Margam will start sixth place. John Held seventh, Ray Zercut eighth, Everett Lane ninth, and Rob Manoz in 10th place. Dwayne?
Jacob Edson will roll off 11th. Gasman Frank Remuglia 12th. Sandy Curtis 13th. David Acacia 14th. Gary Whitmer 16th. Robert DuPont 17th. Thomas Holder 18th. Indy 19th. Brian Pierce 20th. And Chris Hogue 21st rounds out the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think Chris is going to be there tonight, but we'll see. I know he said that he was having internet problems too. So,
and that's so. As soon as you get to the end of the grass, you want to hit the gas. But if you do, you're going to get penalized because it's about another 100 feet from the end of the grass to where the road actually ends.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, and it's a very, very tough entrance coming into pit road too, because you come off a turn, actually going into 3, you got to get down on the apron and get slowed way down because that entrance to pit road comes up on you very, very quickly here.
It does. So,
and we can see a lot of
to dictate who wins this race.
You bet. Yeah, it'll be fun here to see who's gonna be able to do this without making any mistakes.
All right, well, we are ready for 100 laps of racing here. Base trucks off.
Green flag, green flag.
We are underway from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
All right, very good. Well, Jonathan, I'm not sure if I'd be able to, because if that's on a Saturday night, I have another broadcast on Saturday night, so I wouldn't be able to be there for that one. You know, can't be two places at once.
Paul Witt taking the preferred line away. Slopinski wants that
Yep.
line, but Witt has it at the moment.
Boy, this is going to be interesting. Who's going to get it at the line? Paul Witt's going to get that bonus point. Look at that. Wow.
Like I was saying in pre-race, that is where you want to be, and he just showed it right there.
Yes, sir. Darren Reeser now into fourth place. Watch for the guys saving tires right now. Paul Witt, he's out there, he's destroying his tires right now. I can tell you that. He led that first lap, and so now he's figured it out. He said, okay, if I keep up that pace, I'm just going to destroy these tires. So Conehead, he gets to lead this lap, and he gets a bonus point.
And it's very easy to do, especially in that outside line, because you can run it almost flat out all the way around that high line, and you'll be fast, but you'll burn your tires up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Still have now buds.
Well, Jared Daniels in there, man, but that big run, Paul Witt gets off the corner. Whoa.
That outside line just gets such a run. You can make passes down low, but it's a lot. You're going to have to do it before the exit of the corner.
Well, Jared Daniels kind of backed it down just a touch right there. Paul gets such huge runs off of 4. It's like you were saying earlier, some guys are just better at parts of the track than others. And boy, and I think Paul Witt's strength is going to be turn 4 all night. That's a good corner to have to be able to do really good in it, because when you come down to the end of the race and it's you and the leader battling like they are right now, if you're getting good exit off of turn 4, that's the corner you want to have the good exit on. Well, Paul keeps trying, but he just keeps getting denied. Everlane into 5th place now, coming from 9th. He's up to 5th already. Golly, man. Good move. Are you there, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I've been talking, but I had my mic muted. Didn't even know it.
Oh, man. Rob Minaz coming in 6th place here after starting 10th. Well, some of the guys that were in the front have fallen to the back, Dwayne.
A little ways, there's a big pack of cars from about 10th on back right now.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I guess so. Wow, look at this. Holy smokes. Thomas Holder back here.
He's not done yet.
Dang. See, who was another one we had? Brian Pierce. And I'm not even sure. I don't recall if I've got this set up right now.
To the point of the run, we're 10 laps in. The tires are starting to get a little wear on them. The car's not quite as loose. And you see a lot of guys single file right now. We're going to see a lot of this here. You're just kind of riding, waiting for the guy in front of you to make a mistake until your first pit stop.
Everlane fifth, man, and he is all over Paul Witt. He looks pretty intently concentrating right now. So
Daniels hits the wall, almost gets into Reeser, but
yeah, boy, they are battling hard up here. You would swear that it was the last lap right now.
scrub their tires, they're going to be able to catch up.
Yeah, he had his mic muted. Yeah, they were saying they couldn't hear you in chat because he had his mic muted. But he's got it unmuted now. Vernon Markham still hanging on to sixth.
Yeah, and he can see the leaders in front of him. He's just trying to take it
Yeah.
easy, not use up his tires. Reel them in, they start burning them off.
Yeah, because you know how Vernon is. He's a big tire saver. All right, very good. We're looking strong up here. Paul Witt, with him back in second now, he's got to feel a little bit better about, after he got back around Jared Daniels. So got to feel good about that now.
All 18 cars that started are out there, and all 18 are on the lead lap.
We didn't say anything, Don. If we're not saying anything, you got to be saying something. But we didn't say anything. Gasman, 11th place. And the guy I've been watching, because, we've known he picked up, 5 positions last week. He's into like 23rd. So watch for him to maybe run good here tonight and break into the top 20 in points.
Yeah, especially with some guys not showing up.
Yeah.
Good night for some of these guys out here in the points. They're going to be able to make up a lot of ground.
Yeah. And I know one guy that we're missing big time, Larry Boyle. Gosh, I hope he's watching, and I'm hoping and praying he's doing better. He's been ill, and so keep him in your prayers there, folks, and wish him well. Larry Boyle. All right, Sandy Curtis. We ain't seen him getting any closer to the front. Now, Sandy's still, where's he at? He's still hanging the top 20 in points. Back in 18th place, but he's got to pick it up here a little bit because he has fallen from 13th back to 17th. And another guy that's really struggling right now, Robert DuPont. And I'm kind of surprised at that because usually Robert's pretty good about anywhere you go. Dwayne's muted his mic again.
Well, I'm trying to fix it. Apparently, I'm not coming to the broadcast.
Well, yeah, you are. Well, you are on my end. I don't know.
Yeah, not on my feed. It's like I'm almost muted. It's really weird. I can hear like I'm talking, but it's really low.
Oh, it might have been down a little bit here. I turned it up a little bit more. Maybe you'll hear it now.
Well, let's give it a try and see. Hopefully, guys can hear me now.
Kathleen, hey, we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you. Can you hear it now? Dwayne?
I think it's fixed now.
Okay. Now, sorry about that, folks. I don't know, we're having all kinds of technical issues tonight. Good Lord.
Just been one of those nights, Rudy.
I guess. I don't know what's going on, but Everett Lane now up to third place and coming. Getting closer.
Yep, John Held right now going past Rob Manaz. That's a battle for 8th.
Had John come into tonight third in the points, folks. So he's really got a lot of hard work to do here to maintain that third place in points. He's only 27 points out of the lead. But he needs to be knocking on the door of Paul Witt up there and Vernon Markham. Those two are they're in the top 3 or 4 right now. So he needs to pick it up a lot. So what are we looking for first pit stops here, Dwayne?
I'm going to say we're about halfway through the run right now. These guys, they want to pit for tires, but they're limited to 2 more, twice they can change their tires. I got to think they're going to, for the first run, they're going to try to make it on 1 stop and have a set of tires in reserve if we get a late race caution.
Right. Well, Jared Daniels has fallen all the way to 7th and in a really hard battle here. Oh my gosh, we're going to go 3 wide, Dwayne. Well, they almost did.
You can do it here. The track is wide enough, but you've got to be really careful when you do, because the car on the inside is going to get tight and slide up the track.
Yep. Jeff Gilmore.
Vernon Markham.
His internet's working good tonight.
Not to cut you off, Vernon Markham trying to get second away from Paul Witt.
Boy, I don't know, Conehead, he's out there 2 seconds now. He's out there no man's land. He's stinking up the show is what he's doing right now.
Yeah, well, when you've got clean air, you can pretty much put it wherever you want.
That's exactly right. You got it, man. It is king with these cars. Always has been.
Markham going to take the low side, not quite clear, but he'll have the position at the line. And you see Paul get tight there coming off the corner, but still gets a good run.
Yep.
I think Markham's going to get him here, and he makes a clean pass.
Yeah, there's old Paul. He's hard at work. Yes, sir. Good racer right there, Paul Witt. That's why he's a points leader.
Yes, sir. And that's allowed them battling like that has allowed Slipinski to get almost a 3-second lead now.
Yeah.
So they have got to be thinking about trying to just run a line, see if they can run him down. But this group is not done. Jeff Gilmore on the high side, getting by Jared Daniels. He's going to try for 3rd.
Oh, man, and I'll tell you, Jared slid up in front of Darren Reeser there. That was a very close call. I don't know what happened to Everett Lane, but boy, he has fallen all the way back to 7th now, as this gaggle of cars right here are really in hot pursuit of Conehead up there. But boy, they are battling hard.
I can tell you exactly what happened to him, Rudy. Burned up his tires.
Yeah. It happens, don't it?
It's easy to do, especially here.
Go on Everett. Okay, I can do that. Let's go on Everett here for a minute. See what he's doing. He looks like he's concentrating pretty hard.
Yeah, and right now he's just riding around. Whoa!
Whoa!
Jeff Gilmore got really loose. Caught it. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, nice save. Wow.
Will Everett take him 3 wide?
You know, he's done it before.
He has.
I don't know if he's done it at Atlanta, but he has done it before. He did get by Jeff Gilmore.
Put him up to 6th. A little bit further behind these guys, Jacob Edson getting around Rob Manaz. That is for 10th.
Have you noticed that these guys that are way back here are starting to reel in that front crowd?
Yes, they are.
Isn't that kind of odd? I mean, all the way back to, I think Hendy. Hendy's not, he's kind of out of it a little bit there. And Robert DuPont has picked it up a ton. Look at this. He's passed up Thomas Holder, Sandy Curtis, Gary Whitmer, and Brian Pierce.
Yep, and he was the lone car 10 seconds off the pace at the beginning. He is definitely saving his tires.
Man, I'm telling you, that's amazing. That's the way to do it, to get through to the first pit stop here.
Darren Reeser under fire from Jared Daniels right now, trying to get 4th place. And that's allowed Vernon Margam and Paul Witt to get some separation from these guys as they're battling side by side.
Yeah, Vernon's actually pulled out ahead about 1.2 seconds from Paul Witt now. So at the beginning of the race, when you seen Vernon going backwards, you know what he was doing. He was saving tires. He's not a big deal about leading the lap. He just wants to lead that last lap. You know, he was back quite a ways. He hadn't fallen out of the top 10, but with this pack here, I mean, this is like a pack of hungry wolves.
Yes, sir. Make that 11 as Frank Ramuglia has joined the crowd, and he's just got himself into the top 10.
Yep, him and Jacob Edson. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This is amazing stuff.
And one thing I've been watching Gramuglia for the last couple of laps, Rudy. He's been around the bottom, but he's looked very comfortable. I haven't seen much wiggle out of that car, not fighting loose conditions. He is very comfortable where he's at, and he's just going to pick them off one at a time here.
Yeah, very good. Well, then that second group has fallen back. It'd be third group, actually. Rob Manaz, Hendy, these guys way back here, about 11 seconds. Robert DuPont. Sergeant Brian Pierce. We got an onboard camera, him. Oh, man. Excuse me. Hey. I don't know, man. That's what is he doing? Holy smoke. You want to talk about stinking up the show out there. Holy crap.
Guy's an alien.
Yeah, you ain't getting any camera time there, Conehead. Better slow it down just a tad there.
More side-by-side racing. David Acacia up to 4th. Jared Daniels back to 5th. John Held up to 6th, taking it away from Everett Lane.
Yeah, look at this. Acacia, man, he is pounding it hard here now. Look at this.
And we've got our first taker on pit road, Rob Manaz.
Oh, yeah.
44, on lap 44, he's making a pit stop. Yeah, and this might be right on the edge of being able to make it the rest of the way. 55 to go. He should be able to make it, but it's going to be close. If we have a green-white checker, he is going to have to pit.
Argum coming up on lap car here, Gary Whitmer. Gary Whitmer 2 laps down. He's been on pit road, so he knows now he's got the new tires. He probably feels a whole lot better. Rob Manaz off of pit road, just now coming off pit road, so does go a lap down. Easy to go a lap down here.
Yeah, he almost went 2 down, but he did get out ahead of Slipinski. And with those fresh tires, he's easily going to be able to pull away.
Now we'll see when Gary's going to come to pit road. I'm going to guess and say he's going to at least try to make it to the halfway mark. And then, like you said, you can run about 52, 53, 54 laps on a tank of fuel.
Well, Everett Lane just forced everyone's hand, Rudy.
Uh-oh.
He is down pit road, him and Paul Witt. These guys do not want to stay out here any longer than about 2-3 laps.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's definitely going to force his hand. But is he going to still try? I think he's still going to go for it.
Now, that's fine, but if he stays out longer than 3 laps, he's losing time to these guys.
Yeah, yep.
Aaron Reeser gives up 4th to come down pit road.
But is it going to be enough? You know, is it going to matter at this point? When he's got almost a 7-second lead over Vernon Markham.
Absolutely, it'll matter. Right now we'll check the lap times here at the line. Everett Lane just now coming off pit road, and Paul Witt as well. We'll check their times when they get back around here, but they're going to be substantially quicker than our leader right now. All right, Slipinski's going to cross the line first, so we'll check his time.
At 33.4 he's got right now.
33.4.
And what's Everett running?
We'll have to wait for him to get back to the line.
Yep.
John Held, Jared Daniels, and Sandy Curtis now on pit road. And at the line, Everett Lane, 31.1.
Unbelievable. That's a big difference there from that
so
to
every
33.4.
lap that Slipinski stays out, Rudy, he is losing
He's coming
2
in.
seconds. Here
He's
comes.
coming in. Yep.
And that's exactly what he needed to do. Any longer, and he'd have been in a bind.
Yes, sir.
Vernon Markham leads a lap. I'm sure he'll be in the next couple.
All right. Yeah, he should be. I'm going to guess and say he'll come in this time because, again, you're going back to what you were saying. The longer he stays out, the more time he's losing.
Yeah, and he was already behind Slipinski. If he doesn't come in now, he's losing even more time to Slipinski.
No, he's going to stay out one more lap, it looks like.
Looks like it. I would definitely advise against this, but I think he's hoping for a caution to try to put over half the field down a lap right now. Slopinski, the last car on the lead lap, in fourth. So from fifth all the way back through the field, everybody's one lap down.
He's going to go around again. Right now, boy, I'll tell you what, if a caution come out right now, whoa, it would make a huge, it'd be a big deal.
Yep.
Everett Lane just got his lap back. Sorry.
I don't know about this move, man. The top three have not come to pit road, and they're just losing time right now by staying out. I mean, Conehead's already pulled out over 3 seconds ahead of Vernon Markham right now, and is just pulling that much further away every lap.
Vernon stays out again. Good Lord.
Well, he's going to have to come down in the next couple laps. He's been out there 54.
Yep.
He's on fumes right now.
Boy, look at Dave Acacia right behind him. Wow, Vernon has really lost a lot of speed. Acacia has caught up to him. Look at that. From 14th to 2nd.
And Rudy, just case in point, remember, Everett Lane was one of the first cars on pit road.
Yep.
By 4 laps. He was 10 seconds behind the leader when he came in. He's now down to 2 seconds. That's how much time he made up in those 4 laps, just being out there on fresh tires.
When are these three? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Vernon's coming in. It looked like he was going to lose it there. I don't know. It was close. Acacia stays out, so he leads the lap, gets a bonus point. And Hendy's still out there. So we're just waiting for them two to come to pit road now. Conehead's going to come by, and he is going to fall back into 3rd place here as he passes up Vernon Markham. Vernon's sitting on pit road. And yeah, you're right, Everett Lane, boy, he closed a lot of that gap up, didn't he?
He sure did.
Wow, that's amazing.
And this is going to be, outside of a caution, this is going to be your only stop. So definitely he needs to try to stay as close to Slopinski as he can, but still not burn his tires off, which is going to be a hard task.
Well, I know I'm going to regret saying this, and God, I don't want to jinx these guys, Dwayne. You know I don't, but are we going to see a repeat of last Wednesday night where we go caution-free?
I think we might.
Golly, man, because this field is getting so spread out around here. If there's a caution, it's not going to be because of contact with anybody, you know. It's going to be somebody really losing it or something here. We got Gasman and Jeff Gilmore. I think that's the closest battle on the track right now.
And new leader, Hendy, he's been out there 57 laps, Rudy. That's a surprise. Wow.
I would have never thunk it.
Me either, but here he goes. We'll see how long he can run.
Yep. Good Lord, man. I wouldn't have never thought that they could have got that kind of mileage out of these cars at Atlanta. I mean, I remember in the trucks, I used to get about 51, 52 laps. It was pushing it. You'd be coming in on vapors. In the trucks. Now, that was the old Chevy truck. The first ones. Yeah, because we had a setup for there that, man, you could flat foot it for about 40 laps. And then after that, you just burped it a little bit in the corner and put the hammer right back down.
Well, if he can get back around, this will make 60 laps that Hendy's been out there.
I wish I could remember how many races we won when we had that. Oh, my gosh.
Right.
Unbelievable. I mean, I had it. Rush had it. You know, a bunch of us had that. We're using that setup. My son, Aaron. And we were all out there just kicking tail on Atlanta. Oh my God, people were accusing us of cheating and everything, and it was just. I'll tell you what.
Oh, and we got a caution.
Oh my gosh, Sandy Curtis.
Sandy Curtis,
Oh,
yes, sir.
let's go see what happened to Sandy here.
Just trying to run that outside line. Rudy just gets way too close to the wall, spins him around, and that's all she wrote. No one else gets any contact there. So I guess you jinxed it.
I did. I told you. Told you I would. There he goes. Oh man.
This is a huge break for Hindi.
Yeah. Sure
now, this
is.
You got to think, Rudy, the way this race has gone, you got to be thinking this is going to be the last caution. You've got a set left. You got to come down and take them now.
Yep.
Because I don't think you're going to get another late race caution here.
No.
I think this is going to be it.
Yeah, I think we're going to see everybody coming in.
Most guys have been out there at least 10 laps. Some guys longer than that. You got to come down and take these tires. You can't gamble and have a set in the pits for later because you can't bank on there being another caution.
Well, that trapped 6 of them a lap down.
Yes, it did, all the way back to Sandy Curtis. Dave Acacia will be the wave around. Now, some of these guys may stay out and take the wave around instead of coming back. That would be a move. You know, your lap down. If there's not going to be another caution, I'd roll the dice and stay out. Stay on the lead lap.
We didn't get a whole lot of takers on pit road.
Not yet, no.
Wow.
Remember, these other guys are still trying to catch up to the field.
Yeah.
Paul Witt, Jeff Gilmore, and Vernon Markham, the only ones that stayed out. Everybody who was already on the lead lap came down pit road, including Gary Slipinski.
Yeah, boy, I don't know if this is going to be a good call or not. Where is Paul? Let's get Paul down here and ask him. Paul Witt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Well, tell us about the call there to stay out, Paul. What's up with that? You got a lot of guys behind you going to be pitting.
Yeah, they should have already pitted, but there's 40-some, almost 40 laps left. Just under 40 laps. I got a feeling there might be another caution coming out in another 15 laps. So I'm gonna gamble. I gotta gamble. I gotta do it.
Well, that's why you're the points leader. You have been for most of the season so far. So, but wow. Well, how's the car feeling? We watched at the beginning there. You didn't get out there and try to lead a lap right away. You kind of backed out, let everybody go, burn up their tires, and then you ran them down and passed them all back up. So is that kind of the key thing to do?
Right now it's just I burned my tires up that first run. I mean, I didn't have hardly any right front left. Yeah. I'm just trying to. I've been going easy ever since I came off of pit road. I haven't been really pushing it. So I think I got a little bit of tire left here. And like I said, if another caution comes out, I know Vernon and Hendy and Jeff did not pit that time either. So they're going to have an extra set too. So I just got to play the chess play with Vernon right now, since him and I are the ones neck and neck here.
Right. Yeah. And they had 19 points difference they're coming into tonight. So, all right. Well, I'll let you go then and wish you the best of luck, Paul.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. I think I got him in the right place. I can't tell. All right. Well, Dwayne, we're about ready to get going here again, looks like.
Yeah.
What are we going to have about
the one to go?
Yeah, what are we going to have? About 35 to go, I think, when we get the green flag.
35 to go, yes, sir. Yeah. And the top four still have one set of tires remaining.
Right.
Remember, Hendy, even though he came down pit road, that was his first pit stop. So
right.
He still has one set in reserve, as does Vernon Markham, Jeff Gilmore, and Paul Witt. If we get a late race caution, that'll play into their favor. But I don't know. The way this race has gone so far, I don't know if you can bank on a late race caution.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, that really worked out great for Hendy. Golly, man, he could.
Yes,
he
it
could
did.
not. He could not have planned that any better.
No, he
If you set out,
lose third.
I can't believe how hard these guys are racing. This is unbelievable.
Well, if we do not have a caution, Rudy, this is the battle for the win. You've got to take it now while the tires are fresh.
Right. And Hendy hanging in there, top 5. I'll tell you, he could not have asked for a better break than that caution to put him into the top 5 here.
Yeah.
Biggest mover of the night from 19th to 5th.
And he's going to be a big points night for him. So
yes.
He's just got to maintain what he's doing and should be able to come away with the top 5.
And he needed this too, Dwayne, to hang on to that 3rd place in points. He needs to have a great finish here. He needs to finish ahead of Darren Reeser and Everett Lane to keep up to Vernon Markham. That's just to keep up to him. That's not even to pass him in the points. That's just to keep up.
Right?
You know.
And here we go. Looks like we might see a little 3 wide. Right now, Markham is holding these guys up. Markham has the oldest tires. And these guys want to get by him. But as long as Markham holds that top line, they're really hard pressed to get by him now.
Yeah.
Everett does get the advantage here, but still can't clear him.
Yeah, man, it's tough right there. That was borderline to breaking loose. I don't know. I was watching Everett there. I don't know if you've seen him.
Yeah, I saw it. He finally does get cleared.
Man, it's hard to pass on that bottom. But while they were racing there, Dwayne, that let Conehead get out and break away from him.
Yes, it did. A full second. Now Everett's got to try to run him back down.
Yeah, I don't know. Time is not working with him right now. But I mean, these guys do have the freshest tires out here, but they've kind of equalized, sort of. You know, I mean, Vernon, he's still hanging on to 3rd here. They've kind of equalized, pretty close to getting equalized here.
And Hendy and Reeser are a little frustrated with Markham right now, but what can you do?
Oh, man, hell, did you see that? Hendy just drove right on by.
Yep.
Oh, I was thinking, it was John Held I was thinking about. Yeah, John Held's the one that's trying to hang on to Vernon Markham, not Hendy. What was I thinking?
And Hendy's going to get by finally on that outside line.
Yep. That's that Kyle Larson, Dale Earnhardt Jr. line. Man, he did it. Good job for Hendy. Let's see, where's he at in the points? Ninth. Ninth in the points. Boy, I definitely would help out Hendy.
Oh, we got another caution.
Yep.
Robert Mananas goes around.
Yeah. Let's go see what happened. And this is all helping them with the tires here, too. All these cautions is helping them.
Oh, he just gets he tries to come up to a hole that he was there for a second and then wasn't as he goes across John Held's nose there.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, no. Both of them going to get serious damage. I hope they got reset. They only have one reset here tonight, so both of them are going to have to get a reset.
Yes, they are.
Dang. And that car is boogered up pretty bad.
Yes, it is. Well, 20 to go when we get to green. If you've got a set of tires, you got to take them.
Well, Conehead's bringing them in, some of them are coming in. Everett's going to stay out, I guess.
Well, the guys who are going to stay out are the guys who do not have a set of tires. Conehead doesn't, but I guess he's going to come in and top off with fuel, make sure he has enough to make it if we get a green-white checker.
Right. Well, a guy I was looking to maybe check in with here, Brian Pierce. Let me see if I can get him on the horn here. Brian Pierce, you got a copy? Brian. Hello, Brian. Hey, doing good, doing good. Well, how's your night going there, Brian? Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What the heck did I do here? Say something.
You there?
Okay, I guess we got you.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
That ain't
Yes.
right. That's not right. Dang it. Should be
Rudy's
right.
having some technical issues.
Yeah, I'm having all kinds of technical issues tonight. I don't know what the deal is. I did an update. Never do an update. It was on OBS.
So you did an update to screw you up?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, but I got you now. Okay. But anyhow, so you're not. It's not going to be a winning night more for you tonight, but still, you know, it's been a tough race out there. You got one lap down. Is there? I know there's probably nothing you can do now to try to get back on that lead lap. Just hope and pray for another caution, right?
Yeah, no, we're out of tires. The track is slick, you know, when you first start out because it's so hot, and then your car starts getting tight, and of course, when it comes to this track, I suck anyway. So.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's. I don't know. You guys about ready to go green here or what?
I think they're coming to one to go.
Showing me 2 to green.
Coming to one to go. Okay. Well,
coming to one to go. Yeah.
how do you feel about Atlanta with the Gen 6? You feel comfortable in this?
Oh, I love the Gen 6 cars now since they fixed them.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, well, brother, I'm going to let you go and wish you the best of luck then, Brian. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you for everything you do.
Yes, sir. All right, yeah. Sorry about all the technical issues. Oh my gosh, I just blows my mind all the technical issues I've had here tonight. I don't know what it is. I'm going. I know. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the previous version of OBS,
Right.
because I had no problems out of that, and I think that could be part of the problem. I don't know, because there is no way of knowing.
Right.
No way at all.
Well,
I don't
we're gonna
even
be
think.
Sorry,
I don't
we're
even
gonna
think the
be
good Lord knows.
19 to go when they get to the line. Everett Lane stayed out to assume the race lead. Conehead stopped for gas, as did Darren Reeser and John Held. And Vernon Margam make up your top 5. Pace trucks off.
Green flag.
Green flags in the air. Here we go again.
Yeah, when Everett's the only one that stayed out, I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to hang on to that.
Yeah, well, Sapinski did not have any sets of tires, so he's got equal tires. The top 4 all have the same set of tires right now. The only one with fresh tires is Vernon Margam right there. Look for him to be coming to the front in a hurry.
Well, what did Conehead stop for if he didn't have tires?
Fuel only.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have needed fuel.
Well, you'll have to ask him at the end of the race.
Yeah. Well, here comes Vernon Margam.
Yes, sir. Oh, Conehead shuts the door. He's about to get a bump.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, Vernon's going to go, hey, remember me? Oh, we got a wreck back there.
And I think Conehead was ahead of him at the time of caution.
Man, that was Rob Minaz again. What's going on here? Let's see what happened. Did he come up the hill or did... What happened?
Yes, he
here?
did. Looks like same thing. Thought he had a clear hole up top, but it closed up as quick as his spotter could. Came right up into Robert DuPont.
Oh,
And
man.
around he goes, as does Robert DuPont.
And that was bad for Robert. You know, he's been struggling here tonight, so both of them gonna have serious damage now. I hope at least one of them's got a reset. Well, so much for going caution free, huh?
Yeah, this is caution number 3.
Good Lord. Well, the first, almost 3/4 of the race was caution free, so
Yeah,
great.
cautions do breed cautions.
Yeah, so they say.
And these guys with the fresh tires, they're out here. The car's loose for the first 5-10 laps, and you get on old tires, you get used to running a certain way, and you forget that it's loose on the first few laps. And I think that's what we're seeing here as a product of just a slick track out there. Now the track has cooled down considerably. It's only 96 degrees right now. That's a lot cooler than the 111 it was when we first started this race.
Hey, you want to talk to Vernon Margam?
Sure.
Here he is.
I can.
There you go.
Vernon Margam, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, you must feel like Superman out there with those fresh tires, my friend.
We were just talking about those little special moves I was making to get towards the front there.
Yeah, for a moment, it looked like you had a little bit of a chrome horn situation going on.
Close. It was there. I almost got Cone Man. I didn't want to get him, so I tried to back off as much as I could. But
well,
this
14th is Gary Whitmer. He is 1 lap down in 14th. 15th is Robert DuPont. And Brian Pierce, 1 lap down in 16th. Those are the 16 cars remaining in the race. And we are ready to shoot this out.
Yes, sir. It's going to be exciting.
Well, could possibly be the final restart here. I know Vernon Margam wants it to be. All right, here we go. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. 13 laps to go. He's going to do everything he can, but he's just kind of a sitting duck right now with Margam on that outside line.
Yeah, that's the hard part for him. He's got to get clear of Margam's not going to give up, man.
No, he's not. And there he goes.
Look at that. Yep, he got him. That outside line prevails.
Yes, it does. And Margam, with those fresh tires, Hendy being mired back in traffic, Margam's going to check out.
Yep. Now, Hendy battling here with Dave Acacia. And, boy, I'm surprised Everett's still hanging in there.
Wide in the back. John Hill goes high. Almost in the wall. Oh, car's loose. Look out. 4 wide. We got a
man. They had it saved. Oh, he had it saved there. Good Lord. Jeff Gilmore, I think his car is about totally destroyed. Yeah, let's go see what happened here.
And Reeser as well involved in that, Rudy. Looks like Reeser gets up, gets loose. They both get loose at the same time. And Paul Witt as well gets loose. Reeser and Witt save it, but Gilmore gets a little help from John Hill.
Oh, man. The three of them were just, oh, my gosh. And Paul Witt, did you see how he skinnied through all that?
Yes, he did.
Woo, man. I don't know. Let's go back and take a look at that one more time here. I want to see how Paul Witt skinnied through there. He seen what was going on, and everybody, because they were all around him. And here they went 3 wide. And right there, okay, Paul gets loose too.
Yes, he does.
That's probably what saved him because of the timing. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Talk about thread the needle.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was amazing. That was pretty amazing.
Thomas Holder also gets a piece of it. So some resets being used here in the late stages.
Yep, Thomas Holder is sitting on pit road. I don't know if we can, let's see if I can get him.
And Vernon Markham did not want to see this caution, Rudy.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Slapinski's going to start to his outside.
Yep, roles are reversed.
And Markham may have the fresher tires, but if Slapinski can pinch him down in the corner, prevent him from getting that drive off, he may be able to get by him. We might be side by side all the way to the finish if this shakes out the way I think it is. And we're going to have 7 laps to go when we get to the line.
Wow, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable that we have come to this point, you know, like this.
Yes, sir.
Golly, man, this is crazy.
Well, this is a product of the cars getting bunched up with these late race cautions. Time's running out, so drivers are trying to grab as much as they can and just overdriving the car. We saw 4 cars in that accident all get loose coming off of 2, and that's just everybody trying to get as much as they can at the end of this race.
Yep. Got it. All right, 7 to go here, folks. We still have a green-white checkered hanging on there if we need it, if it comes down to it. But, and the way this, the last quarter of the race has been going, we may wind up using it, Dwayne.
We may. We'll have to wait and see. It's definitely getting rowdy here.
Yeah.
And Vernon Markham wants to see this thing go green the rest of the way. He is done with being side by side with Gary Slapinski.
Watch out for Hendy. Hendy has been extremely good here in the closing lap.
Here we go. Pace truck's off. Green is out. 7 laps to go at Atlanta. Can we get him green?
We're going to watch this from Hendy's perspective here. Oh, man, Everett Lane, good run on the outside there. We watch that battle up front. That's a heck of a battle going on between Gary Slapinski and Vernon Markham. And it looks like Gary may have got him.
Yes, sir. That outside line is definitely where you want to be.
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
Slapinski slammed the door. He may not want to do that too many more times.
Yeah. That's where the old chrome horn will come in.
Yes, sir. And Markham's going to go to the outside here with the fresher tires.
Man, he's going to go. Oh, he's looking to the inside.
Yeah, he had the run. He had to take it or run him over.
Yep, that was a bold move because the car looked like like it really hadn't planted yet. Gary's going to let him go.
Fresh tires prevail. Slapinski could do nothing there, Rudy.
Well, they both have got the same laps on the tires.
No.
Oh, but you said Gary didn't have any. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't have a set. He is on 20-lap old tires right now, and it's showing. He burned them up trying to stay ahead of Vernon. He's just struggling to stay on second, and he's going to lose that spot.
Yeah, did you see that? He almost got into the wall.
I did, yeah. He's doing everything he can, but those tires are showing their wear right now. 4 laps to go at the line.
Man, I'm telling you. I don't know how he's hanging on to it.
He did a good job. I mean, he's done everything he could. Now the tire wear is showing, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Yep. Paul Witt drove by.
Oh,
here comes Sandy.
There.
Oh, Sandy Curtis? Whoa, where did he come from?
From Fresh Tire.
Dave Acacia. Oh,
all
my
the
God.
Front runners right here, Rudy, had fresh tires at the end of the race, and they're all up front.
Oh, man.
2 to go next time by.
And, you know, I've really thought with Gary, he will come out of here with the most laps led tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a victory.
No, he's all the way back to 6th. All 5 of the guys in front of him have those fresher tires, and they're the ones who are now fighting for this win. Margam has the lead for the moment. Hendy gets a good run. This is not over. Oh, Dave Acacia goes through the grass.
Oh, that's going to cost him, and he's going to get a speeding penalty on pit road.
He and Sandy Curtis came together. Curtis got up into the wall and used Acacia to straighten himself out. And, tough break for Dave Acacia. His night is done.
And look at this battle here for second now. Paul Witt going to go to the outside of Hendy. When was the last time we seen Hendy in the top 3? Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
if ever, I don't think we've ever seen it.
White flag
White
is
flag
in the air. No overtime tonight. And the battle right now is for second. Margam has one more set of corners to go.
Paul Witt got Hendy. So I think it's going to finish like that 1, 2, 3. But coming across the line first, it's going to be Vernon Margam with the win here at Hotlanta tonight.
Yes,
wow,
sir.
congratulations.
Second and Hendy third. What a finish.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks. So hang on. All right, burn them down there, Vernon. Congratulations, brother. You did it.
Snuck one past the old man up there that finished, normally always finishes in front of me, Conehead Gary, man. Dude, that guy's so fast. I can't believe I beat him tonight.
Well, you know, we were kind of looking at it, and I didn't realize this, but apparently, and guys, stay on the track. Paul, stay on the track. Hendy, stay on the track. Too late. You already got out of your cars.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody's telling you to do any of that. But anyhow, you're supposed to stay in your car. Well, looking at the way it was going here, Dwayne said that it looked like that. Oh God, I lost my train of thought here. That Gary may have used his last set of tires earlier, so you had newer tires than he did.
Well, I knew that he stopped 10 laps before I did on that last stop, and I just, in order to beat that guy, you have to be on your game 100% of the time, or have an advantage by tire or fuel. And tonight we had the advantage by tire.
I'll tell you what, it was a great race. There was a lot more cautions in that last quarter of the race than what you guys were used to. I mean, last week's race was caution free the whole way, and it was setting up to be that way tonight, but it wound up it did not. And then once, how cautions breed cautions, so once you guys start getting cautions, it was on from there. But wow, you win it here tonight. You beat Cone Man.
Hey, every dog has its day.
I mean, I know the win's good, but it's got to feel exceptionally good that you beat Cone Man.
Well, it's not only that. I have a teammate in the top 3 with John Henderson. With John
Right.
and I being on a team, it's always good to have at least 1 or 2 guys in the top 3. And he's, I call him Mr. Consistency, because after every race, he's kind of like a Kevin Harvick. You don't see him until the end of the race, and that's when he's up in the top 10, the top 5. And it's always finishing, and you got to finish every lap to win a championship. And the guys won plenty of those along the way, so you got to watch out for him at end of races too.
I'll tell you what, it was an interesting race. We've seen a lot of guys trying to. It seemed like that outside line was the line to go, and we thought maybe you might have been in trouble there on that last restart because of that outside. When Gary started on that outside, we thought, oh boy, that's going to be. That could be a doom for you, But as it turned out, with you with the fresher tires, you outdrove them.
Yeah, and it was kind of, we knew, and I knew especially that was going to happen. So when I was able to at least get that, let him go, and then get that run coming off the corner, I knew I had him, and there's no stopping it, because he was on such older tires. If you notice, he just dropped straight back. Once I got by him and he was in bad air, he dropped straight back. There was nothing he could do at that point in time.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win then, Vernon, before you go?
Haley Manufacturing out of Natchez, Washington. These guys have supported me over the years. We just came out with a new paint scheme with the new car. Hopefully you guys get to see that soon. And you guys up in the booth, we always appreciate it. Lucky Dog always putting on these races. So thank you very much for announcing. And great job to my teammate, John Henderson, too. I want to congratulate him.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week then, Vernon. Congratulations.
Yep,
go celebrate that win, man. That's got to feel exceptionally good tonight. So go celebrate it.
10-4. Thank you.
All right. Dwayne, you got second.
Yes, sir. I caught up to Paul Witt. Paul, man, you finished where you started, but you had an up and down race. You got to lead a few laps, went to the back, worked your way back up. You're going to come out still with the points lead, maybe have lost 1 point to Vernon there, but talk about your racing out there a little bit.
Yeah, that first run I had, I was really tight, and I used up a lot of tire on that first run. And then when I pitted, I just started saving my tire, and then that caution came out, and I made sure I didn't go back in to get my other set, because I knew Vernon stayed out, so I wanted to stay out too, to try to play the point game with them. And it actually worked out, but it's just, if I would have had just maybe 1 or 2 more laps, it would have been a whole lot closer of a finish, because Hendy was giving me a heck of a time trying to pass him, which, it's his teammate, it's going to happen. He's trying to help him out, but still good race.
Yes, it was. And now this is definitely going to help you in the points here as things start to wind down. How does this help your chances as we roll into the second half of the season?
Well, it's all about momentum. So if I can just keep the momentum going, I think we'll be okay. I got some good tracks coming, so yeah, I think we'll be all right. We end the championship at my home track in Michigan, so who knows? Maybe I can win one in Michigan there.
Maybe. All right. Well, let's see. Next week, looks like you guys go to Auto Club, if I'm correct in that. How you feel about your chances there?
Auto Club's not one of my best tracks, but I've ran on it lately. I did another race, and I ran 150 laps on that one. So I got some seat time on there in the last couple of weeks. So we'll see what happens. I'll have to get some seat time this weekend on it and prepare myself for it.
All right. Well, we will let you get out of here. But before we do, who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
I gotta thank you guys, for broadcasting. Lucky Dog, and they've been putting on some. We've been having some really good races, close competition. Just gotta thank everybody in here. We raced pretty clean.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. All right. Well, again, congratulations on your second place. Good luck next week.
All right, thanks, Dwayne.
I do catching up here with Hendy. Hendy, third place tonight, man. What a rocket ship you had there in the ending of that race. And I'll tell you what. Well, them last few laps, after everybody pitted and they threw on their last set of tires, some of them, and got damage fixed at some of them, it really kind of turned out to be just a battle of attrition right there at the very end. That battle with Paul Witt, or you and him battling like that, did you just kind of give it up and just say, look, you go ahead? Right? Right. Yep. Well, he is battling for points. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, well, you come in, let's see, you're ninth in the points. This is going to help you quite a bit. I think it might move you up a spot or two. Yeah. Oh, boy. You think we'll see you maybe get on the podium next week? Possible. Yeah. Yep. Very good. All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you go, but who you got to thank before you get out of here? Yeah. Yep. All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week at Auto Club. Go celebrate third, and we'll catch you next week. All right, buddy. All right, Dwayne, let's run down through. Oh, man. Let's run down through the final results here. All right, Vernon Markham coming home with the win. Paul Witt's finishing in second. He is actually still our points leader, but like you said, Vernon may have closed that gap up by a point, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how next week shakes out. Hendy coming home third. Jeff Gilmore fourth. Sandy Curtis fifth. Conehead sixth place. Everett Lane seventh. Jacob Edson eighth. Gasman finishing ninth. And Darren Reeser top 10. Dwayne? Manaz? All right, very good. All right, well, folks, thank you for joining us tonight in all of our endurance of all the technical issues that Dwayne and I had tonight. Good Lord. And it's just ongoing every time. All right, we'll see you next time here. I think we got a broadcast tomorrow night. We'll be back with Highline Racing. So until then, folks. Oh, Dwayne, thank you very much too. Thank you. But until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.